Today's video is all about Christmas cookie jars, how to make a gift jar like this for a last minute gift this Christmas. Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is the last day of Vlogmas, that's right, 12 days of Vlogmas has gone past. Today's video is all about Christmas jars, putting together those last minute gift ideas. So it's a DIY, crafty, baking type of idea, and I just love these type of ideas for definite. So I just thought I'd share it with you because I'm making one as a gift, I'm also making one for ourselves. I'm going to be showing you what you put in the jar, what recipe I'm following, how to put it together basically, but I'm also going to be putting everything together to actually make the cookies, so you can actually see what the recipe that I'm using, what it turns out like, you know, what they look like and things like that. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. So let's get to the Christmas jar, the recipe and all of the ingredients to put in the jar. So these are all the ingredients all set up in separate bowls that I've already weighed out, ready to go in the jar. But I just thought I'd go through with you the recipe that I'm doing today. Obviously you can pick any type of cookie, gingerbread, any type of recipe that you want to put in your jar, or you can actually make them up already, so already done like this, and then pop them in the jar as a gift. But obviously making them to look like this just looks a really nice unique gift, and then obviously that person can then just add a few other ingredients. In this particular recipe you're only adding a few things to what's in the jar to then make all the cookies up. So I'm going to go through the book and the ingredients in a second, just showing you the jar while it's empty before I start filling it up. Beautiful Christmas jar. You could use any jars, to be honest, just a plain jar, and even cheaper ones, you know, will be absolutely fine. I didn't think this was too bad for the price. £4 from B&M this was. I think this was really good. Now this is actually on very, very tight. I can't do it really one-handed, but I'm going to try. But it is on extremely tight. No, I can't, so I'll come back in a second and take the lid off that. But you do need ones that do have a very tight lid, obviously just to keep everything really airtight. So I think that'll be a really useful jar for the person that I'm giving it to as a gift, but then I've got another jar that I'm going to keep for myself. So I'm going to put together all of this for a gift, but then I'm actually going to, before I give it for a gift, I'm actually going to be putting all of the recipe together to make the cookies so that you can all see out there, you know, what do they look like when they're made, what do they taste like, etc. Just in case you're wanting to do this actual recipe. But as I say, you could do any type of cookie to go in here and just make a wonderful gift for somebody. And then what I'll be doing is filling the jar back up and then actually giving this as a gift for somebody. But as I said, I have got two anyway, so I can use it for other years for myself, even just to leave it on the side for a little bit to look pretty, and then make it up whenever you're ready. So the book that I'm using is this one, Gingerbread Wonderland. Now I think this book is really, really good. I have actually used quite a few recipes from it, but again, as I say, you can use sort of any recipe you want, but this is the one that I'm going for. So technically speaking, the jar should look like this when it's completed. The cookies should look like this. Hey, let's see, will mine look as good as this? Possibly not, never mind, I'm giving it a go. I love making and theming things, so, you know, I just want to do something a bit different. So this is the gingerbread cookie, a chewy gingerbread cookie. I'll zoom in a little bit more on the ingredients so you can see in a little while, and going through all of the ingredients as well, but I'm just going to explain to you exactly what I've got where and then how you place it in the jar, and I'll get to a little bit of footage then with a bit of music just showing you the actual recipe, the ingredients, and then me getting to actually fill the jar up. So I'm going to be following the instructions as to where you actually place all the ingredients from the 1st through to the 6th. So the first one, as you can see on the picture, is the flour. So we've got the flour here, but it actually contains the baking powder and the bicarbonate of soda. So I'll list the ingredients as I go, but also, as I say, I will get to a bit of footage with some music and things showing the full recipe. And then we go to the sugar. So this is 100 grams of, so it just says soft brown sugar, but I've gone for like a darker sugar because I just think, actually from the picture, it looks darker to me. So rather than a really light one, might not make any difference, but I've gone for a darker sugar. So that's 100 grams soft brown dark sugar. Then this bowl is all of your spices. So we've got in there 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove powder. So yeah, we've got all the spices in there, and then we've got the rolled oats over here, which is the next layer. And we've got 125 grams of the oats. And then moving on to the chocolate chips. To be honest, I was quite tempted to put more than what they said because I didn't think Well, maybe that does look quite a lot, but it didn't seem that much. So 100 grams of white chocolate chips, and then we've got some stem ginger, crystallized ginger, 100 grams. It says finely chopped. I might not have done that great a job. I did actually just cut it up with some scissors. Maybe it just needs to be finer, but I think, you know, anything goes really. I don't think it really matters too much. Obviously you've got your jar, which they said a litre. I'm not sure if this is a litre, but it looks big enough to me to fit all of that in. So yeah, here's my jar, here's my recipe, here's my ingredients. So let's get filling the Christmas cookie jar.
clears my mind. I'm all for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. small talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh, it gives me joy that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland.
So these are the cookies, all out of the oven. Now I've probably not left them long enough to cool, if I'm honest. It did say 5 minutes to leave to cool on the tray and then put them on a wire rack, but I've kind of just hurried up to put them on the plate and do a little taste try for you all. Now I definitely say my cookies are a lot thinner. Now I maybe should have put more in the bowl. Definitely the mixture was a little bit more sticky for me when I was trying to put the cookies on the tray, obviously before I chilled them and everything. I maybe should have made them a bit bigger and then they would have gone a bit more chunkier, not quite sure, but they definitely look chewy cookies, which is exactly what they say they're supposed to be, but mine are just a little bit flatter and thinner. And for the jars, you could definitely, instead of making sort of this mixture as a cookie recipe, you could actually make the cookies, make some fudge, chocolates, biscuits, anything at all. I mean, I often make, most years I make Christmas tree shortbread, just a basic shortbread with a Christmas tree cutter. You could pop something like that into a jar, you know, to give as a gift. But the reason I like this idea is because you're giving somebody the gift and then they have to make it, which I think is just a really nice, a bit of a different idea. Obviously only give people a gift like that if they actually like baking, because otherwise it'll be an epic fail, won't it? So I'm going to taste try one of these cookies. They're really good. Gosh, I got a big piece of ginger then. Oh, really nice. I maybe should have done the ginger more fine like it said, but oh my word, they are excellent. Really, really good. I hope everyone's organised for the big day. I'm definitely sort of pretty much there. I mean, I've got everything in. I just need to do a few more bits of food shopping, I think, and bits and pieces really before Christmas. But yeah, pretty much there. I've definitely got all the gifts and everything else sorted out. So yeah, I was going to say we'll see you tomorrow, but we won't see you tomorrow. We'll see you in a few days' time when the next video is posted before Christmas. So I'm going to say Merry Christmas anyway because we're in the Christmas season. So Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big like and we'll see you in a few days. See you later. Bye.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.